Okay guys, we are going to read TaeKeon-Do. TaeKeon-Do. And I'm sure you guys know a lot about books, and you know that when I say that this book is by Terry Pierce, that means that Terry Pierce wrote the book, right? But it says it's illustrated by Todd Bonita. They drew the pictures. Very nice. Very nice. And colored them? Yes. Okay, so TaeKeon-Do. So we've established it was written by Terry Pierce and illustrated by Todd Bonita. Okay, so we start the book and it says, we dress. Now look at this. Look how they're tying their belts. We've got these belt colors too, right? So we've got a green and a red. Mr. Yam's got green stripes on that belt. That means his next, when he does a full test, he'll be getting up to this green belt level. So it says, yes, sir. Well, it says we go. So they've got their bags loaded up. So they've got all their supplies, their sparring gear. To TaeKeon-Do. Now look at that. They walk into the room. What do you guys see on there? What's he doing?
Stretching.
Stretching. That's something we asked you guys to do at the beginning of class, right? He's stretching. All right. So it says that we stand. Now if you notice, they're raising their hand. They're asking permission to come out onto the floor. And then it says we bow. And look what they're doing. Remember what we say, how we make sure our eyes are always open and looking at the person or the flag when we're coming on the floor. They're doing a good job of that. And it says, we step in now. They're lining up by their rank colors. So they're all in order. Now, the next thing it says, we jump. And at this point, I think since we jump in class, we should all stand up. And now hold on, we're going to do 10 jumping jacks, but not only are we going to do 10, we're going to count to 10 in Korean. So spread out a little bit. Make sure you got room. Everybody ready? Come on. There, everybody ready? Here we go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 여덟, 아하, 육. Okay, now stay there. Let me see what else it says they do. We run. How about we run in place? Run, 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 and Anjo. Sit back down for me. Very nice, you guys. It says we have some fun. We play a lot of games around here. We have some fun in class, so that's pretty interesting. It says we count. We just counted to 10 in Korean. How cool is that? We yell. When do we yell in class? When we finish kicking. It says we all kick well. Look at that good foot position he's got. He's got his hands up. It says we hit. Now, there's only certain times we hit. We hit when we spar or when we do our self-defense, right? And it says we chop. Now, what kind of hand is that? What is he making? Y'all know that. What is that?
Knife hand.
It's a knife hand. Yes, good answer. Now this is something we haven't taught y'all how to do yet, but we will. It says we fall. She's doing a shoulder throw. And we have to learn how to fall properly before we can throw each other, but we will learn. It says we flop. But look at that courtesy she's using. She's helping her partner that she did step sparring with or her self-defense with. She's helping pick him up. Now, we look. What are they looking for? What are they looking for? Wood. Oh, we'll show you. It says we pick. They're picking out their board to break. Oh, look at that. It's a girl instructor. I like that. It says we spin. Look at her load. Look how big that load is. We kick. The kick is good. I bust the wood. Look at her with her hands up and looks like she yelled. She did her kia. And then it says we box. We do spar, so we do that. We jab. We laugh. We laugh in class sometimes. We gab. What does gab mean? That's a different word, right? We gab. we talk, we visit, we talk about what we did in class, like when we went to the park and you guys visited and talked with each other. Gab is a word for talk. I saw that. Okay, now look, it's almost the end of class. It says we stand, we bow. What fun. Oh, wow. Now we go by TaeKeon-Do. That's the end of the book, but is that how you feel sometimes when you leave class? You're like, aw, because you can want to come back, right? TaeKeon-Do. You guys, I'm really proud of all of you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me read this. And I think Mr. Armstrong's got another TaeKeon-Do book that we're going to look at soon too, okay? Awesome. All right. Well, how about let's line